Hello, James and Ming-Na. It's great to meet you. Great to see you. Congratulations on everything. James, it's great to see you here. You're a prolific actor, voice talent. You have over 700 roles. You were, Mr. Ping and Kung Fu Panda, and then most recently in Everything, Everywhere, All at Once. What was your most memorable experience working with Jamie Lee Curtis and Michelle Yeoh?
Oh, well, obviously there's a lot of things to mention, too much for mentioning in one program. Both of them are kind of nutty, so it's you get a lot of thrills. And watching Michelle Yeoh do that one scene where she was fighting two or three other people, I could not believe it, because she can bend backwards to avoid that sword or weapon. And I wondered, whoa, for her age, she's able to bend backwards on cue and do all that kung fu. I was totally amazed, because I myself actually am, I started the first kung fu school with my teacher, Jimmy Wu, here in Los Angeles. That's how early it was. And now to see female artists like Michelle was a great, great pleasure. And as far as Jamie Lee Curtis, I adore her because she doesn't have any atmosphere of, I'm the daughter of blah, blah, blah. It's none of that. It's just that she is herself. I have never met anybody quite that much herself than Jamie Lee Curtis. She is just able to make me relax and have a lot of fun and talk and socialize with her. Like when she did that floor exercise of arching her back and putting her feet up, I quickly joined her. And it was so much that kind of fun, just there was nobody with high hats on that set, nobody. So and the directors two Daniels were amazing. They allow you to ad lib or improvise to your satisfaction, and they might cut out 3/4 of it, but 1/4 will stay, and that's enough, And I'm so glad that I was in a picture that won the Academy Award for Best Picture.
That was such an inspiring moment for you to go up on stage, and just your speech. It was wonderful, James. I was so happy for you and for everyone. Really.
Thank you. You might say it took me 70 odd years to get up on that stage.
That's all right. That's even more inspiring.
Yeah.
A lot of us don't even make it there ever. So.
Well, I hope you. I'm sure you will. I mean,
I don't know, but I hope so with you on the next project, James.
Yeah, definitely. That's a
great idea. That's a great idea. Ming-Na, I'm curious what you feel is kind of the most interesting vibe for this season, and for your character as well. It's an immensely popular series now.
Oh, I'm so thrilled that the audience related to the characters, and our producers and writers, they did such an amazing job. I mean, they were able to incorporate the original film and how Gizmo and Mr. Wing ended up in America, and was able to bring that to fruition in season 2.
America is our species' chance for a new beginning.
We have to stop them before they usher in the end of the world. Again!
You find us in a new land with new problems, and I think for all the characters, it's really about adapting and figuring out what your strengths are and self-discovery of what's most important. And I think for Fong, it will remain her family. That's always her motivating force in making her not afraid to do what she needs to do. And I think she learns from Grandpa that it's, got to let go a little bit and have fun, and maybe go on a few more adventures herself.
You yourself have a long history of voice talent, lending your voice to things. Mulan, Mulan 2, which, huge at the time, and even today so revered. But you've also leapt to doing Marvel things like Agents of Shield and even in the Star Wars franchise too, which is wonderful. And now you're coming out in the new Karate Kid movie with Jackie Chan and Ralph Macchio. So I'm curious, how would you, without giving much away, because I think there's much of a secret around it, how would you describe the plot of that and your experience working with Jackie and Ralph?
Oh gosh, I mean, I was a fan of Jackie for years, and now that I've worked with him, I'm a bigger fan, thousandfolds. He brings the party, he brings the love, he brings so much of just passion to any environment, not just the workplace, but even offset. I cannot say enough wonderful things about Jackie. And then Ralph is the OG. He is the Karate Kid. So to have him on hand, I mean, I feel like I just keep ticking off all the boxes of all my childhood, dreams and love of film and television work. So it's been such a joy for me, and Gremlins too. I can't say like what happens in the new film, but I can say that it's coming out next May. So that's about all I can say.
What would be the vibe of it, if you could describe the vibe?
I think the vibe of it would be about it's sort of like Gremlins, is like displacement, coming of age for the new Karate Kid, and fusing some of the sequels before this film, and just kind of blending all of it together, because Jackie was in what Karate Kid, was it 4, I think? So it's just sort of honoring martial arts. Let's put it that way. That's the vibe.
Lovely.
Age story and honoring martial arts.
Beautiful. Thank you. James, you've had about 700 or more roles. Is there one or two in particular that just are really, really close to your heart?
Oh, that's hard.
Yeah, right. It's hard to choose.
I'll take a nap. Go, good.
But obviously, playing David Lo Pan in Big Trouble in Little China was a high point in my life. And in a way, I remember auditioning for that, and I did my dialogue as Lo Pan. I said, I can show you a little kung fu, and he said, no, you don't need to, So I just left the office, and I said, well, maybe I don't get the job, but I guess he liked my reading so much that I was used, and it's a role that gave me a chance to do different feelings as Lo Pan, and the desire to just plainly find a girlfriend and get married, this normal desire, and the things that I have to go through to get a girlfriend is amazing. And of course, Blade Runner is a classic, and Chinatown is, yeah. Oh yeah, with Jack Nicholson and Faye Dunaway. And she didn't get the Oscar that year. That was odd. She was outstanding. And, I'm writing my memoirs now, and I will tell you what it was like to work for both of those people. Jack was my idol before I even worked with him. So, working with him and having him like what I did, it fills my heart and warmth. And I learned so much from watching those people who have talent and able to, exhibit their realm of what to do. And meeting John Huston, and when I went to the set on that street, that ending scene, I looked down. He was sitting down, and boy, this is John Huston. I said, "How do you do, Mr. Huston?" And he put out his hand to shake my hand. I was totally awe because he had huge hands. You know, things that you will never forget working with those people on a great set. And of course, the director was outstanding. Things I can tell you forever. Well, so maybe in my memoir or on another program, I can give you more details on all 700 of my credits, you know, how I worked and do my own thing. I love to produce my own film, and I have one now called Keepers of the Five Kingdoms that's out now. I produce it, and I would like to produce a few more films. I just don't want to stop. I hope I have a few more years left here. 95, 96 coming up
You're
very
gonna outlive us all, James. You're gonna outlive us all.
Absolutely.
So
Absolutely.
maybe at 100 years old, I still can do something.
You're amazing. You're amazing. But I'm in your memoir, right?
Well, yeah, what?
I'll be in your memoir too.
Oh, of course.
Give me one line somewhere.
Oh,
Like,
well, you know, I always remember you in the magazine as one of the most beautiful girls in the world.
oh, please.
That
Yeah.
title really fits you. But,
Yeah.
you know, you coming to my award at in Culver City, it was in that hotel.
Mhm.
That meant something to me. You know, you coming out, taking the time and you know, saying something nice and giving that means something to me. I love working with you, you know.
Me too.
And
Yeah.
I like to tell the audience, looking, she made fun of me because when she was in the makeup room, getting her makeup off, and I was coming in just to see the people, and she got up and she says, "Come on, James, you're my date for tonight." And it hurt my feelings, but yet I was very happy she said that, you know. So you better
Why
watch
did-
what you say.
Why did I hurt your feelings?
Because you were making fun of me, I think, weren't you?
Oh, no, no,
No?
no. I'm sorry if I hurt your feelings. I'm always
I don't-
joking
No,
around.
please hurt my feelings even more, you know. It's
No.
always fun to work with you.
I love you, James, you know. Yeah, but I know sometimes my sarcasm can be spent like told the wrong way.
I
But
love it. If
I
I
would
can
never
remember
hurt
it,
your
yeah,
feelings.
if I can remember it, it was great.
You both are great, and I thank you for your time. Congratulations on this season. It's great to spend some time with you.
Okay,
Oh,
Greg.
thank you.